Hi everyone, I'm Glenn from Secrets of Buenos Aires and welcome to my channel. I'm happy that you're watching a new video, and in today's video I'm gonna talk about how to spend Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve in Buenos Aires. Why I'm making this video is because last year I had a couple of conversations with other visitors in Buenos Aires and they were quite disappointed about that everything was closed and they didn't arrange things in advance and they spent Christmas Eve on their hotel room. So in today's video I'm going to explain how to make it as best as possible while you're staying in Buenos Aires on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So if you're watching this video a day before Christmas Eve, I think you're a little bit too late. I hope I make this video a little bit on time, but I will explain what Christmas Eve means for Argentinians. Why Christmas Eve? Because Christmas Eve is the most important day for Argentinians to meet their family. They travel hours to get to their families, to the towns, to little villages, and by that the city will be more or less empty. The first thing I want to talk about is getting around in the city. And that is by bus, public transport, or taxi Uber. First is that the buses will drive with a much lower frequency, so you will need to wait much longer for a bus, maybe 20-30 minutes for a bus appearing. The subway, they close earlier, they stop operating at 8 o'clock if I remember well. Then the taxis, Uber, Cabify, yeah, those drivers are outside the city or celebrating with their family. So the demand or the will be extremely high, and there are not too much taxis, and the price of Cabify and Uber will be much higher. Do you need to get somewhere? Arrange a private driver, ask for your hotel, arrange it in advance. You will pay a lot for that, for sure. That is, they ask maybe the double, the triple of the price, especially for people that are traveling in Buenos Aires. So don't count too much on taxis. Search for something around your hotel in walking distance, or count on that you can walk for 30 minutes to a restaurant or an activity. So that you're just informed that getting a taxi, public transport will not be the easy thing to do on Christmas Eve. The next topic I want to address is restaurant. Your restaurant visit on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. On the day, Christmas Day and New Year's Day, restaurants are operating as normal. They will maybe not be open for lunch yet, but for sure for dinner. For dinner, you will have no problems to get to a restaurant. But also, I would recommend making a reservation on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, for sure. But I will talk now about the evenings, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, because last year I had a couple of talks with travelers, and they were disappointed in their stay because they could not go to a restaurant. They didn't make a reservation. They thought, we just show up on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and we will have the greatest evening of our life. And that was a full disappointment, because everything you need to make a reservation in advance, for sure. Also, there are not much restaurants open. So if they're open, they work with a fixed menu. A Christmas Eve dinner and a New Year's Eve dinner, fixed menu, higher price, and prepayment. So also non-refundable. That is the thing that they do here. But make your reservation today and not tomorrow. And how you do and how you make a reservation is best in Argentina by WhatsApp. Search on Google. Search a restaurant that you like. There you see that's open. Go to their website or Instagram. If you see on their Instagram they're mentioning Noche Buena or Año Nuevo, that is Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, for sure WhatsApp them. Probably on their Instagram and their website will be a WhatsApp number. WhatsApp them directly, say that you want to make a reservation and wait for a confirmation. And if they ask to do a prepayment, make a prepayment. Otherwise you will have nothing on Christmas Eve. Another thing besides restaurant visits is that you can go to an event, and there are many events nowadays. It's getting more commercial, like Asado Experience are having Christmas Eve dinners. They're having New Year's Eve dinners, also making reservation in advance. just search Asado Experience and check on their websites if they are open on those days and make a reservation. Like I said, better today than tomorrow. And the other thing that with an event that you can go is a tango show. It's pretty nice. It's a nice thing to do. You combine seeing a nice show, an event of the tango dancers with a 3-course dinner, also fixed menu probably, and you can make your reservations also online. I will make a link here in the top where you can make a reservation for your tango show. Mostly also they include a shuttle service, which is very interesting because like I said, getting a taxi or getting around with public transport will be a hassle. They standard include a shuttle service picking you up from the hotel and dropping you off after the show around after midnight. Then I want to talk about the museums or things to do, activities. Mostly they're operating until 5 o'clock and then they will shut down, they will close 6 o'clock tops. And then the city will become calmer and everybody is leaving because of course Argentinians, they eat at 10 o'clock. So there's time enough to travel to the families outside the city. And there's one thing more I want to address is arriving in Argentina. If you arrive in Argentina on Christmas Eve on the 24th or the 25th or 31 or the 1st of January, arriving in the morning on the 24th, you will have no problems. But the problems will start as soon as you arrive with your plane on the 24th of December from 12 o'clock in the afternoon or 31 of December also from 12 o'clock. Then you will see less taxis, less services. So book your airport transfer in advance, do it in advance. It will cost you more for sure, but you will need to get from the airport to your hotel. So arriving on the 24th and the 31 after 12 o'clock in the afternoon, search for an alternative and make a reservation in advance. And that is up to the day after until 12 o'clock as well. So until the 25th of December, 12 in the afternoon, until the 1st of January, 12 in the afternoon. I hope that you enjoy your Christmas days and your New Year's days in Buenos Aires, and I wish you already a fantastic New Year. Bye.